Alright guys, and welcome back to Dragon Age Origins. Today we're going to be doing the second saga for the Elven people. We are going to go ahead and do the City Elves and give you guys a tutorial for this. If you don't know what's going on, this is Dragon Age Origins. It's a game that came out about 2005. It's kind of got a Lord of the Rings S-type feel to it as far as the way the scenario is. And I'll go ahead and let it be explained right now. I don't talk through the cutscenes for the tutorial, so go ahead and let that explain itself.
The Chantry teaches us that it is the hubris of men which brought the Darkspawn into our world. The mages had sought to usurp heaven, but instead, they destroyed it. They were cast out, twisted and cursed by their own corruption. They returned as monsters, the first of the Darkspawn. They became a blight upon the lands, unstoppable and relentless. The Dwarven kingdoms were the first to fall, and from the deep roads, the Darkspawn drove at us again and again, until finally we neared annihilation. Until the Grey Wardens came. Men and women from every race, warriors and mages, barbarians and kings. The Grey Wardens sacrificed everything to stem the tide of darkness, and prevailed. It has been 4 centuries since that victory, and we have kept our vigil. We have watched and waited for the Darkspawn to return. But those who once called us heroes have forgotten. We are few now, and our warnings have been ignored for too long. Even be too late. For I have seen with my own eyes what lies on the horizon. Maker, help us all.
Alright, so that's the little backstory for the game. Kind of just gives you a little bit of an idea of what's going on. So, alright, without any further hesitation, we'll go ahead and jump into the City Elf. I'm not really gonna spend a whole bunch of time setting this guy up. Because this is not going to be our actual character for the walkthrough, but, you know, just getting ourselves together. Try not to die as many times this run through as the Dalish Elf did get a little beat up for that one.
And capital of Ferelden. Long ago, the elves lived as slaves to humans, and though they've been free for many generations now, They are far from equals. Here they live in a walled-off community known as the Alienage, working as servants and laborers when they can. Despite these hardships, Denerim's elves are a strong people who take pride in their close community. This is the only world you've ever known. Until now.
Wake up, cousin. Why are you still in bed? It's your big day. Come on, don't make me use cold water again. You do remember what today is, don't you? No, you idiot, you're getting married today, and Soris too. That's what I came to tell you. Your bride, Nessiara, she's here early. That's the spirit. Well, sort of. All right, I'll stop tormenting you. I should go talk to the other bridesmaids and find my dress. Oh, Soris said that he'll be waiting for you outside, so move it.
All right, let's go ahead and run around.
As you say.
Good morning, my son. It's your big day. Oh, I wish your mother could have been here. All right, time for you to go find Soris. The sooner this wedding starts, the less chance you two have to escape. Oh, one last thing before you go, son. Your martial training, the swordplay, knives, and whatever else your mother trains you in, best not to mention it to your betrothed. Later. Definitely later. We don't want to seem like troublemakers after all. Adaya made that mistake. Our world is full of so many injustices. Take this. Your mother would have wanted you to have it. It's the very least I can give you as you start your new life. Go on then. I still have some things to do, and Soris is no doubt waiting for you.
Alright, so go ahead and get through this tutorial. Maybe do one more today, so I got them all done, and then we can start to walk through the game. Another thing for anybody who doesn't know and is watching to this point in the episode or the tutorial little walkthrough here, this is not the full game. These are just the tutorials for each of the different people you can play as and the backgrounds for them. I'm just doing all the tutorials before we start the game, so if anybody is watching and the people who do watch, you have an idea of what's going on for each and every different path you can take.
That's easy for you to say. Apparently your bride's a dream come true. Mine sounds like a dying mouse. Great. I'll spend the next 50 years with a nice girl who hides grain away for the winter. Let's go introduce you to your dreamy betrothed before you say I do.
Alright. So this is the little elven city that sits outside of a bigger human city.
Let go of me! Stop, please!
Kind of the slums, quote unquote.
It's a party, isn't it? Grab a whore and have a good time. Savor the hunt, boys. Take this little elven wench here. So young and vulnerable.
Touch me and I'll gut you, you pig!
Please, my lord. We're celebrating weddings here.
Silence, worm!
I know what you're thinking, but maybe we shouldn't get involved. Fine, but let's try to be diplomatic, shall we?
What's this? The two grooms come to welcome me personally.
Maybe you should invite it over for dinner.
Do you have any idea who I am?
Are you insane? This is Varn Orien, the Jarl of Denerim's son.
What? Oh, Maker.
You've a lot of nerve, Knife Ears. This'll go badly for you.
Oh, I really messed up this time.
It'll be all right. He won't tell anyone an elven woman took him down.
I hope so. I should get cleaned up.
Is everybody else all right?
I think we're just shaken. What was that about?
Looks like the Jarl's son started drinking too early. Well, let's not let this ruin the day. This is Valora, my betrothed.
I am lucky to finally see you with my own eyes.
I'm sure the two of you have a lot to discuss.
Well, here we are. Are you nervous? I was nervous on the trip down, but now that I'm here, I'm looking forward to what's next. Being here with you, I feel the same. I'm looking forward to seeing how life unfolds.
Come on, cousin. We should let them get ready.
We'll see you two in a bit. Don't disappear on us.
Or we'll hunt you down.
Don't look now, but we have another problem. Another human just walked in. Could be one of Vaughn's or just a random troublemaker. Either way, we need to move him along before someone does something stupid. Let's do this quickly.
Good day. I understand congratulations are in order for your impending wedding. What manner of unpleasantness might you be referring to? I'm sorry, but I have no intention of leaving. He keeps his composure even when facing down an unknown and armed human. A true gift, wouldn't you say, Valendrian?
I would say the world has far more use of those who know how to stay their blades. It is good to see you again, my old friend. It has been far too long. May I present Duncan, head of the Grey Wardens in Ferelden.
The worst has happened. A blight has begun. King Cailan summons the Grey Wardens to Ostagar to fight the Darkspawn horde alongside his armies.
Yes, I had heard the news. Still, this is an awkward time. There is to be a wedding. Two, in fact.
So I see. By all means, attend to your ceremonies. My concerns can wait for now.
Very well. Children, treat Duncan as my guest. And for the Maker's sake, take your places.
Please, do not let me interrupt further. We shall speak more later.
Alright. So now we get to go run around and do their little quests.
Oh, Soros. There you are. I was afraid you'd run off.
No, I'm here. Fellow groom in tow.
Good. I'm so pleased to finally do this.
Looks like everyone's ready.
Friends and family, today we celebrate not only this joining, but also our bonds of kin and kind. We are a free people. But that was not always so. Andraste, the Maker's prophet, freed us from the bonds of slavery. As our community grows, remember that our strength lies in commitment to tradition and to each other.
Thank you, Valandrian. Now let us begin. In the name of the Maker who brought us this world, and in whose name we say the chant of light, Milord, this is an unexpected surprise.
Sorry to interrupt, Mother, but I'm having a party, and we're dreadfully short of female guests.
Milord, this is a wedding!
If you want to dress up your pets and have tea parties, that's your business. But don't pretend this is a proper wedding. Now, we're here for a good time, aren't we, boys?
Just a good time with the ladies, that's all.
Let's take those two, the one in the tight dress and... Where's the bitch that bottled me?
Over here, Lord Vaughn!
Let me go, you stuffed shirt son of a...
Oh, I'll enjoy taming her. And see the pretty bride.
What do we do?
Ah, yes. The uppity runt that thinks he's worthy of speaking to me. Don't worry. I'll return whatever's left in time for the honeymoon. Every time a knife-ear says that, it makes me smile. Back to the palace, boys.
Can you hear me, cousin? Are you all right? Vaughn took Shiani, Nessiara, Valora, and the rest of the women in the wedding party back to the palace. The Elder is talking to Duncan, that Grey Warden. Everyone is getting upset. Me neither. We should see if we can help. They're by the tree.
Please, all of you, listen. I know you are upset, and with good reason. But there is nothing we can do right now.
He's right. Running after them will just make matters worse.
So we do nothing. They took my sister.
Normally I'd counsel patience. Unfortunately, stories about the Arl's son and his appetites are most disturbing.
But what can we do? We're talking about the Arl's palace. Even with the Arl and his knights gone, it'll be guarded.
Elder, may I offer a suggestion? I work inside the palace. I could sneak one, perhaps two others in through the servants' entrance. Nobody will notice an extra pair of elves looking around.
I'm with you, of course. But if we run into trouble, we won't be able to talk our way out of it.
For that, you will need weapons. Allow me to offer you my own longsword and bow. A man should be able to defend his loved ones properly.
Then your path is set. I pray the Maker looks on it with favor.
You're all insane. The guards will burn our homes down around us.
Enough, Elva. You've had your say. They shall try. For their own honor and the honor of the women, we must trust in the Maker.
I'll make sure the way is clear. When you're ready, meet me at the alienage gate.
Okay, so now it's time to go rescue our women and kill some people. Another little sidebar tip for anybody who's playing and chooses this route. If you hit M, it brings up your menu. You have little points that you can visit. Pretty much if you travel around here, you can go into just about or probably not all of the homes, but you can go into quite a bit of homes and grab items. Rogues get lockpicking, and warriors and mages just kind of tank stuff. Obviously, mages do a lot of damage for the area, but it's personal preference pretty much. And then, you know, you just have to pick what kind of player you want to be. So, unfortunately, the only people that get the chance to unlock chests are rogues. But the other part about that is that even though rogues are the only ones that can unlock stuff, you do get rogues throughout the game. It's just kind of a personal preference on whether or not you want to wait or just be the rogue. There are a lot of items that if you don't want to wait, you should pick rogue to get it. Rogues are really good at splitting up the combat and making one big fight into many little fights, or even splitting it in half and making it easier on yourself. And they're good at stealth and all around just kind of simple stuff like that. Obviously, if you want to tank and be a mage, do whatever you want to do, because like I said, you can buy all the items or get somebody else that can what's the word I'm looking for here? Can pick lock the chest and stuff like that. Obviously, it's just easier for the main character, aka your own character, to do those things. So I'll shut up now and we'll continue through the tutorial, and then I'll talk more about it during the actual playthrough.
You made it. I sent word ahead to get the servants' entrance unlocked. Are you ready to go? Put away those weapons and follow closely. Try to look natural.
Enemies approaching!
Apparently that didn't last very long. We gotta go ahead and fight.
Now you fall! After you, cousin! Most excellent!
Okay. Go ahead and use the map. I don't really remember how you're supposed to do this, but I'm pretty sure if
as you say,
you could get away with running past the guards and not getting caught, you'd already be able to do that right now. But hey.
Now we do battle! Come, let us end this! We'll get you! There is no glory in bloodshed! Damn you! Away with you! I hope I don't regret this! There is no glory in bloodshed!
very well.
Now we do battle!
Awesome. Okay, so it's a little bit of an idea of how the combat is in this game. Obviously, we're kind of, I don't really think we're doing what you're supposed to do in this. I'm pretty sure we're supposed to be going through the service entrance, but at this current point in time, I don't remember where it is, so let's just have some fun.
It shall be done.
Get off!
These are the Warhounds too. By the way, they're pretty good characters. Everybody ends up getting one regardless of how you start off. It's just a matter of when you get it. All of the human nobles immediately start off with one. So it's kind of just personal preference at that point in time, whether or not you want one at the beginning or if you want to wait.
This is it. There's a guard posted inside, but he's usually drunk or asleep. Maybe. But don't think every elf you see is your friend. Plenty of bootlicks would sound the alarm for a pat on the head. Good luck. Keep your wits about you.
Alright, now what I was saying is that the human and getting the dog is the only companion that'll stay with you, and all the levels obviously will stay with him. So, getting a little one-up in that particular point is nice, but it doesn't really matter.
Intruders! Sound the alarm!
I don't know if I can do this, cousin.
Now we do battle!
After you!
You there! Who are you? Speak quick, Worms, before I call the guards and they clip your nasty ears. New servants? The last thing this kitchen needs is more disgusting elves stealing silver and spreading their diseases everywhere. Wait, why are you dressed like that? You're bandits, rebels, outlaws. The guards will make quick work of you. Oh!
You've no idea how long that Shem's had it coming. They took the woman you're looking for to Lord Vaughn's quarters. You should hurry. He's not known for his kindness. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm getting out of here before the storm hits.
Pretty sure all that's supposed to happen. If you were playing this through and this was gonna be...
Where did you get a weapon, elf? Uh-oh.
You better talk quick, scum!
What the...
This was the person you picked, you would want to run through the little areas and grab as much stuff as you can to sell later. You don't have to, just give you a little boost on money to be able to buy better stuff. Because certain places you go to in the game, you're only able to be there with the stuff that's there during the part in the game that it allows it to be. So, and again, I'll explain a little bit more of that once we get to it.
Now we do battle! I need to be brave! More the fools then! Damn you! Away with you! It is a fine thing we've done.
Another thing right now, the reason why I'm stopping, your energy and health bars do go up once you're out of battle, but you have to actually be out of battle for it to go back up.
I shall do it. Well, that's one less elf breeder in the world.
A shame, though. Nice body on that one.
She's still warm. How picky are you, anyway?
Shut it, you two. You've got company. You just walked into the wrong room. You know how this works, boys. No witnesses.
Enemies approaching!
And the other thing you can do with this game, it's very easy to pause and adjust what you have on your person, and you also can pause and you can select the different characters. I don't know why he doesn't have a weapon, actually. It's kind of goofy. Let's go to inventory, give him a little bit of stuff. He don't die immediately. Alright, you go ahead and attack him, and I'll attack him.
Quickly, we must fight! I will not fail!
Okay, so there's that. Go ahead and take all the. Actually, I almost.
They killed her. I can't believe this. Then we should hurry. A few moments could make the difference. We should try to be quiet.
I'm gonna stop grabbing stuff just because of the fact that this isn't gonna be the character I use.
It is begun. As you say.
Don't give them the advantage! Good! Another down!
Okay. I'm just letting my health regen here real quick. Obviously, normally you want to loot people and continue on, but for the sake of the tutorial and not making it be an hour and a half, I'm just going to play the tutorial.
It is a fine thing we've done.
As you say. I shall do it.
No quarter shall be given! Careful! No!
Alright. And what he just did right there, that war cry, is something that every warrior can do. It pretty much just drops the chance that a character will actually be able to hit you.
My, what have we here?
Don't worry. We'll make short work of these two.
Quiet, you idiot! They're covered with enough blood to fill a tub. What do you think that means? All right. Let's not be too hasty here. Surely we can talk this over. Pah! I always regret talking to knife ears. Now I'll just gut your ignorant carcasses instead.
More enemies ahead!
I'm going to enjoy this!
And bam. Woman saved.
He's dead. Tell me we did the right thing, cousin. I hope you're right. I'll check the back room for the others. Shiani needs you.
Don't leave me alone. Please. Please take me home. So much blood. I can't stand to look at it. It's everywhere. You killed them, didn't you? You killed them all? Good. Good.
Is she going to be all right?
I'll take the rear guard. I can't wait to leave this place.
Okay, so getting closer to the end of this. So far, I hope you guys are enjoying. I know it's not exactly the most amazing
Has Shiani
thing.
been hurt? Where is Tormi's daughter, Nola?
Nola didn't make it. She resisted.
They killed her.
I see. Would you ladies please take Shiani home? She needs rest.
Of course.
Now tell me, what happened?
Then the garrison could already be on their way. You have little time.
Oh, that it has come to this.
The guards are here!
Don't panic. Let's see what comes of this.
I seek Valendrian, Elder and Administrator of the Alienage.
Here, Captain. I take it you have come in response to today's disruption.
Don't play ignorant with me, Elder. You'll not prevent justice from being done. The Earl's son lies dead in a river of blood that runs through the entire palace. I need names, and I need them now.
I'm afraid I can't help you, Captain. You know the tales they tell about the Arl's son. I'm sure you can guess what happened.
I know that no matter what happened, it has gone too far. Your silence puts the entire alienage at risk. You there, Grey Warden. Tell me what you know of this night's foul deeds.
I have nothing to say, Captain.
Then I'll ask one more time. If anyone here knows who murdered the Earl's son, speak now and save yourself a lot more trouble. Very well. You leave me little choice.
No! Stop! He did it! Him and Soris!
You two certainly match the descriptions we have. Guards, disarm them! These two will wait in the dungeons until the Earl or King returns. The rest of you, back to your houses.
Captain, a word, if you please.
What is it, Grey Warden? The situation is well under control, as you can see.
Be that as it may, I hereby invoke the Grey Warden's right of conscription. I remove this prisoner into my custody.
Please, don't leave me here!
I'm sorry, but this is not charity. The Grey Wardens need skilled fighters. To take you would be to condemn you to certain death, and I will not.
No! No, no! Don't leave me here!
Silence, you! Fine. You may take that one. But I ask only one thing, Grey Warden. Get this elf out of the city today.
Agreed.
Very well. This one will have to be enough. Move out, men.
You're with me now. Say your goodbyes and see me when you're ready.
Well, that
leave
sucks.
Immediately. I did not do this for your benefit. I needed a Grey Warden, and I found one. That conscripting you saved your life is only circumstance. You did what you had to do to accomplish your mission. We need people like you. Now quickly, say your goodbyes. Your life here is over. Are you ready to go? Good. Then we leave for Ostagar immediately.
Okay, so that pretty much concludes the tutorial for the elf in the city life. Obviously, the biggest difference there would be the time they give you would be to run around and go collect more items
We will be
to bring
traveling
with you.
south through the hinterlands to the ruin of Ostagar, on the edges of the Korcari Wilds. The Tevinter Imperium built Ostagar long ago to prevent the Wilders from invading the northern lowlands. It's fitting we make our stand here, even if we face a different foe within that forest. The King's forces have clashed with the Darkspawn several times, but here is where the bulk of the Horde will show itself. There are only a few Grey Wardens within Ferelden at the moment, but all of us are here. This blight must be stopped, here and now. If it spreads to the north, Ferelden will fall.
Ho there, Duncan.
King Cailan. I didn't expect
a royal welcome? I was beginning to worry you'd miss all the fun.
Not if I could help it, Your Majesty.
Then I'll have the mighty Duncan at my side in battle after all. Glorious. The other wardens told me you'd found a promising recruit. I take it this is he?
Allow me to introduce you, Your Majesty.
There's no need to be so formal, Duncan. We'll be shedding blood together after all. Ho there, friend. Might I know your name? Pleased to meet you. The Grey Wardens are desperate to bolster their numbers, and I, for one, am glad to help them. I see you're an elf, friend. From where do you hail? Tell me, how is it there? My guards all but forbid me going there. You think I care nothing about these things, but I do. I suppose trust will only come with proof. Things will change once we defeat the Darkspawn, in the alienages and all through Ferelden. For now, we must attend to war. Allow me to be the first to welcome you to Ostagar. The Wardens will benefit greatly with you in their ranks. I'm sorry to cut this short, but I should return to my tent. Loghain waits eagerly to bore me with his strategies.
Your uncle sends his greetings and reminds you that Redcliffe forces could be here in less than a week.
Ha! Eamon just wants in on the glory. We've won 3 battles against these monsters, and tomorrow should be no different. I'm not even sure this is a true blight. There are plenty of Darkspawn on the field, but alas, we've seen no sign of an archdemon.
Disappointed, Your Majesty?
I'd hoped for a war like in the tales. A king riding with the fabled Grey Wardens against a tainted god. But I suppose this will have to do. I must go before Loghain sends out a search party. Farewell, Grey Wardens.
What the king said is true. They've won several battles against the Darkspawn here. Despite the victories so far, the Darkspawn horde grows larger with each passing day. By now, they look to outnumber us. I know there is an archdemon behind this, but I cannot ask the king to act solely on my feeling. Yes, we should proceed with the ritual. Every recruit must go through a secret ritual we call the Joining in order to become a Grey Warden. The ritual is brief, but some preparation is required. We must begin soon. Feel free to explore the camp here as you wish. All I ask is that you do not leave it for the time being. There is another Grey Warden in the camp by the name of Alistair. When you're ready, seek him out and tell him it's time to summon the other recruits. Until then, I have business I must attend to. You may find me at the Grey Warden tent on the other side of this bridge, should you need to.
Alright, so again, like I said, this pretty much concludes the City Elf quest line. I'm going to go ahead and end the video here. Pretty much from this point on, for any of the starts, this is where all of them end up, and then you start the game from here. So when we return, I'll go ahead and pick which character and which style I'm going to play, and we will start the walkthrough. Alright guys, catch you in the next one. Bye.